My name is Lawlor, I'm a goalkeeper. I'm 18 and I'm from Dublin. I signed for a club, my local club, St Malachy's, back home, and then I was there up to under 11s, and then I signed for Home Farm and under 12s, and they had quite good links with clubs across in England. So if I didn't make the move to Home Farm, I don't think I'd be in the position that I am today, because obviously with the record that they have with Richard Dunn and the players like that, Ronnie Whelan, they attract big clubs in England that are looking at young Irish players to hopefully take across, like for a trial, and hopefully sign them. So it was that worked out well for me in the end. So.
Ian's strengths are, first of all, obviously he's got a huge physical presence, something that's required. At Man City, it seems to be the way that the Premier League's going as well. The goalkeepers now are all 6'4", 6'5". I would say that one of his prime attributes are his actual distribution. Like most goalkeepers these days, is a superb passer of the ball. We're trying to teach the goalkeepers these days that nothing's a clearance. Every ball that leaves their hand or leaves their foot now has to be a pass.
Shay Given me and my dad looked up to him big time. So I know I was lucky to work with Shay when he was here for pre-season the year before. So to learn a bit off Shay and talk to him about his career when he had like down moments and when it wasn't going so good for him. I had quite a bad season last year with injuries. I only played four league games. I had surgery on my shoulder and stuff, but I only had to bounce back, like a stronger character to push on this season. So I had a good pre-season with the academy first, and then I was delighted to get the call from the first team manager to go away for pre-season with them. So it was now I'm training up there full time, and then with the first team goalkeepers every day, day in day out. So I've only improved. There's a lot of competition ahead, but if there's no point in going to a club where there's no competition, you're just not going to be tested every week. I don't think there's much point in playing then, because you're not testing yourself against other standards of different keepers. Have the likes of Joe and learning off the people, like learning off him, and if you can't learn off him, you may as well not play football, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's good to see that. The NextGen series is great for us to play against the best players in Europe in your position. Playing league games week in, week out, like you'll play against some foreign players, but to then go into kind of like Champions League, it's like a copy of that, if you like, to see where your standards are at and see if you can cope and push on to the next level, which is I think is great for us to compare it to ourselves to the other players that are playing in Europe. So I think it's a great tournament to be involved in. I was chuffed to get the call up to the Ireland under-19s. We had the European qualifiers in Luxembourg. We were there for 2 weeks or so. We had Luxembourg, Macedonia and Germany. So it was a tough group. People kind of underestimated us or whatever, but it was because I wasn't kind of getting in when I was 15, 16, 17s, 18s. I was kind of not in the squads, or I was sitting on the bench. But as I said, I just bide my time. I was keep patient and just keep working hard. And then when I got to the 19s, I was given the nod to be the number one. My ambition for the season is just to keep progressing. Just to keep doing what I'm doing, keep my head down, working hard, and keep pushing the keepers that are ahead of me, pushing them, letting them know that I'm like right behind them to take their spot if they're not like working hard enough.